can finally reveal this house in South Australia.
Well, you guys know I love mid-century architecture, and I'm here in the Adelaide foothills to visit an amazing home with a modern interpretation on that era. Well, mate, I'm super excited to see this house. I mean, walking up to it, seeing that mid-century facade's got me all the feels. I can't wait to get in there and check it out. But even straight away, we've got that full glass front. I mean, it's got such a feature. I just absolutely love it.
Yeah, thanks Jimmy, and welcome to one of our latest builds in Wattle Park. It's certainly a beautiful home with many features that we can show you today.
We've got so many different textures and products used throughout just this front section. I mean, we've got block, we've got brick, we've got standing seam cladding. I mean, it all works perfectly together.
Yeah, it works really well, Jimmy, and the raked roof and the raked ceilings, a skillion roof with all those materials creates this really lineal finish to this whole big wide front elevation. I mean, we've got 29 metre frontage here and a big block to work with.
Well, mate, walking in that front door, it's everything and more than what I wanted to see in here. I mean, going from the polished concrete to the dark walnut timbers, everything in here just complements each other so perfectly.
Yeah, it really does, Jimmy. I mean, that entry with that huge rake ceiling in there and walking up through the polished or the burnished concrete through here. It's got underfloor heating underneath, which keeps it warm inside, but gives it that beautiful burnished concrete look. And then coupled with some rake ceilings in here as well. The high ceilings in general with the big glazing is a really beautiful part of the home.
And the devil's in the detail in this house. I mean, we've got a two steps going up into that living area, but we've got the header of the windows and the doors all at the same height, so it just creates that beautiful lineal feel.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And the steps that you mentioned there in the burnished concrete as well, so that was a little detail we had to get right. And the tracks of the doors as well are recessed into the slab, so the external tiles of the alfresco there and the internal concrete are at the same level, giving it that really smooth internal-external finish.
And coming in that front entrance, I mean, the combination of the timber door, the stack bond brickwork, the black handrail, it's warm and it's homely and it's such a welcoming entry.
Yeah, you're spot on, Jimmy. There's just feature after feature in that entryway, isn't there? And that stack bond brickwork actually wraps around that wall into one of the bedrooms as well. So it gives a beautiful feature in the entry and in one of the bedrooms.
And even standing here, mate, I cannot take my eyes off that beautiful dining table. I mean, you walk through this house and the styling is done to a T. It's all that mid-century feel, and it gives you that, it feels like a time warp nearly, but you just know the furniture is of high quality and just done perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely, Jimmy. Our customers had a really clear understanding of how they wanted this house to come together, and you can really see that through this living area and the kitchen and that table, which ties in with the walnut colours of the kitchen and the black features and the concrete and everything like that. It really all comes together.
It does come together very nicely, and I mean, this kitchen bench, it's one of those ones that you want to touch because it's such a beautiful piece of stone, and they've nailed it. It's absolutely beautiful.
They sure have, mate. It's a one-off piece of stone there that no one else will ever have in their house. It's a beautiful feature of the kitchen, and the waterfall end there dropping down and meeting that burnished concrete really just makes that whole island bench sing.
And this outdoor area, those timber eaves have wrapped right around the house into the ceiling for this space, which is really a nice way of bringing the front out to the back. And I mean, we've got that black standing seam cladding, the black outdoor kitchen, the bricks, everything, all of the black really does make a nice feature against the concrete.
Yeah, it certainly does, Jimmy. Like you say, the soffit lining here of the alfresco and the eaves all done in the Western red cedar. We've got the black feature speakers, the black feature fan there with the downlights as well, the standing seam in the black as well, and then this beautiful outdoor kitchen with the finished off really nicely with the black outdoor iconic PowerPoints from Clipsal.
And I mean, who would have thought a PowerPoint could be a feature of an outdoor area? But it really works well. I mean, traditionally your outdoor PowerPoint was this big, bulky, white, ugly looking feature, but these are so sleek and slim. They've got that beautiful look about them.
Clipsal Iconic was used here, which gives lots of flexibility. Obviously the skins can get changed over, different colours, USB power points, like a welcome home scene, integrated, different lights coming on and off. People just don't want that standard white PowerPoint anymore. They want flexibility of colours, technology, and yeah, Clipsal's just got a huge range that can sort of cater for every need.
And I mean, this backyard area is so functional. I mean, we've got plenty of grass for the kids to play on, a beautiful pool area that's all sort of tied into that single space, but there's so much space.
Yeah, there is a lot of space out here, mate. We've got multiple areas where you can use out here and entertain: the alfresco, the patio here, the decking, the grass, the pool. It's a beautiful backyard for our customer to live in for many years to come.
Well, mate, thanks for having me. I've absolutely loved this house. I mean, I love mid-century, and it is done to a T. I mean, for every feature throughout the house really does give that nod to the era. So thanks for having me. I've really enjoyed it.
It's been a pleasure, Jimmy. Love showing you through the house.